wildfire situation in BC continues to hold steady. Evacuation orders have been lifted for a number of interior communities, replaced with alerts. That's generally good news. But while the signals a return to normality for some people, local business owners are still reeling, wondering how they'll recover. Tina Lovegreen has their story.
Businesses around Wells Gray Provincial Park are breathing a huge sigh of relief after the park opened up at 7 a.m. this morning. It was closed for more than 2 weeks because of the wildfires. There was no actual fire burning inside the park. It was closed as a precautionary measure because there was only one way in and out of the park. And at the time, the fire danger was extreme. Now, many businesses here rely on the tourists that come to the park for business. The summer months in July and August is the time of year that they make their income for the remainder of the year.
It basically dropped by 50% overnight as soon as they announced the park was shut. So it was a real hit for us. It was horrific. Basically, we've geared up for the summer for the tourist market, and then to suddenly have that happen overnight, basically, all the tourists decided to go on to Jasper and change their whole itinerary around. Also, being on alert the few days later, companies weren't wanting their clients to stay here. So it was a big hit.
In addition to losing thousands of dollars in revenue, restaurants also had to throw out food. The story is much the same for boating, hiking, and other tour companies around the area. Many even had to lay off staff, including the contractor who's been hired to operate the park.
It's 10% of my business, 10% of my company right now, just gone in 2 weeks. It's at the point where if it had gone on another 2 weeks, we may not have opened next year. I'm getting cancellations 3-4 weeks out because of the uncertainty of what happened here and because of the uncertainty of the fire season. People are just opting out already.
We're also hearing from fire information officers who are warning the public to remain vigilant, to not get complacent because conditions are still dry, and this is actually the time that is typically the busiest for the fire season. Tina Lovegreen, CBC News, Clearwater.